Today we're rating AI-generated Magic the Gathering cards. See what crazy wackiness comes from Robo Rosewater today. The Lord Robo Rosewater. Merfolk Agent. This is a 3-mana 2/2 Minotaur Archer. Whenever a Merfolk Agent becomes blocked by a creature, creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. When you cast a friend, that's interesting, exile that creature. Is friend like a new creature type or something? This is like a Friends Forever type of card. Finally, we have synergy with Friends Forever. Forever and ever. Helps cast other creatures. Okay, so when you cast a friend, exile that creature. Which creature, actually? Becomes blocked by a creature. Creatures you control get +1/+1. When you cast a friend, exile that creature. I don't even know what that is. Doesn't feel very specified to me. Welcome, Kyle Driver. Welcome back. Yesterday, adaptive command that proceed to put your voice for gang. Absolutely. As usual, makes absolutely no sense. Does the most of this card make sense? I suppose so, but I think they're like inventing a new creature type here. Or some sort of card of some sort. Do we think like the exile that creature is actually just the creature that blocked? That would make a whole lot of sense to me. I think it exiles the friend you just get. What? Whenever you cast a friend, exile that creature? No. That's impossible because it's on cast. So if you cast the friend, it can't exile something in play. Or can it? I mean, maybe you can exile a spell from the stack. It's just weird that because usually it's not like a creature on the stack. I mean, it's a creature card, but they would say they exile that spell on the stack. Substitute Merfolk. It's a very odd Merfolk. I don't even know what the Merfolk is. I guess the Merfolk is the creature at the bottom of the screen. Maybe that creature equals that creature that block Merfolk Agent. You know what? Your guess is as good as mine. We're just going to move on to the Ear. Ear Naddle Hopperk. It's the genie from Aladdin, sort of. It's like the genie and Jafar sort of melded in one. 5-mana 1/4 Djinn with Hapowus before. Dare, you have to dare for life. Some people say truth, some people take dare. Destroy target aura. It can't be regenerated. So if I assume we're paying for life to some degree to blow up auras, which is actually not bad for a blue card. 5 mana, destroy auras for oh no, wait a minute, it is bad. It's only auras. I was thinking, wow, we can finally destroy enchantments. Oh, but the only enchantment I can destroy is the stupid auras, which are usually not particularly threatening or dangerous or even doing anything to you. I dare for life, but not for 5 mana. For life I can spare. 5 mana? No, we're not going there. Do you dare pay 5 life? Do you dare to pay the 1? I don't think it's possible to regenerate an aura. That's the whole point. What if I didn't take dares? Then you're gonna have to take a truth. That might be an interesting MTG mechanic. You can either take truth or dare. Dare is like a punishment, like a direct punishment, and a truth is... I don't know how they define a truth in Magic the Gathering, though. Maybe... No, I don't... Like, maybe they have to describe a card that's in their hand, and then the opponent has to guess if they're lying or not. Bootleg Genie from Aladdin. That's right. You can find that at the small corner store on the ripped CD section. You know, has anyone been to like one of... I can't believe how often there are these like small mom and pops corner stores and they sell movies. They even have their own like boxes for the movies with a computer printout of like the, you know, the movie image on the front. Okay, we're gonna give this a pass. This is not the... I assuming daring for life is just sacrificing for life. It's just got a different flavor to it. But it's basically still the same thing. We have the Impulsive Angel. It's probably how they died in the first place. 0 mana, that's impulsive. 0 mana 4/4 Cat Beast. When Impulsive Angel enters the battlefield, target player discards a card. Each player may skip your next turn. Each player may skip... is that worded properly? Does that even make sense? Each player may skip your next turn. Do they have the power to make me skip our turn? Is that what this is implying? Otherwise, by the way, this is absolutely insane. 0 mana 4/4. Yeah, I know. 0 mana 4/4 with discard outlet. Target player discards a card. You lose. Yeah, that's how I'm interpreting this thing. Lorezio. Like, each player can skip our turn, and in a commander game, all right, you're gonna lose 3 turns, and that would be fair. In fact, this card would suck. It would big suck if that is the case. Just absolutely terrible. This is a static effect. Whenever it becomes your turn, they may skip. Is it? I think it's a part of this ETB. When it enters the battlefield, target player discards a card. Each player may skip your next turn. I actually don't think it's a static ability. I think if it's a static ability, it would have its own separate sentence. It's part of the ETB of making the one player discard a card. They can decide to not let you interact with you then the next turn. Some of that effect. Yeah, Beamtown Bully staple. Give it to somebody else. You're playing Spectator in this game. Some people like playing Spectator. No new line. Yeah, exactly. So it's a one-time shabam. All right, this is a legal card. Although I would hate playing with this card. As was stated, Beamtown Bullies. Super Beamtown Bully staple. Next up, we've got the Infector Artisan, a 3-mana 2/1 Dwarf Warrior. When Infector Artisan enters the battlefield, you gain 8 life. That's a lot of life gain. Whenever a creature attacks you or a planeswalker you control, create a token that's a copy of the Infector Artisan. Wow! That is super hype on life gain here. So if you get attacked at all, whenever a creature attack, does it stack for every single creature? It's not even a big creature. I mean, it's literally it's a crappy 2/1 for 3 mana, but it's an outrageous amount of life gain. They're gonna put your life total to 200. Imagine getting people to, like, imagine using some sort of lure effect to get your opponents to attack you. Yeah, that can get out of hand. I think that's the point. It's a bit too much. It's absolute. You guys think this It Danger? This is the first It Danger card? You literally can kill it. That's what you have to do. I mean, it does gain 8 life. It's pretty good on that regard. But, I mean, 3 mana for 8 life and, I don't know, diverting a removal spell, I don't think is enough. You just zap this thing. It dies, and then you go in for your attack. It's literally just a creature. How is this broken? It doesn't have hexproof. It doesn't have hexproof. It doesn't have indestructible. It doesn't have persist. Undying. All right. There's no rebate on this thing. No warranty. You get what you see here. And what you're probably going to get is about 8 life, and that's it. Oh, wait, it's legendary, so only 1 on board. But you still get all the life. Yeah, it's gonna be what do you mean free 8 life? You paid 3 mana for that damn thing. So yeah, it's balanced. Look, the AI, they balance the card. So if someone attacks for with a billion tokens, well, they better be attacking with creatures that are like 8 damage or higher. We do have a bingo card. Here's a bingo card for today. Memorize it or take a screenshot of it. Yeah. We need Mirror Box to defeat the legendariness of the Infector Artisan. I think that's what Mirror Box does. Removes the legendary status of everything. Too much life? I thought you people love life gain. No? No one's satisfied with this card? I think this card is neat. I don't even think it's broken. I don't think this is anything worse than Ensnaring Bridge, as far as I'm concerned. And you have to jam this in a Golgari deck. Does one have a proper spelling for your rank? I think it's your rank. It's YRANK. It's a rare instance of life gain being broken. How is this broke? You literally need to attack into it. If you don't attack into it, it does nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, I think I would lean that it's one of those cards. Wait, this is broken? Card's broken? No, I don't think it's broken. I think it is fine. I think it's fine. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. It's not like Uro. Now, like Uro gains 6 life, basically, and drew cards and gave mana ramp, and it was a 6/6 creature. All right, this is for effectively, I guess, 7 mana total. This thing is just 3 mana, gain 8 life, and that's it. It's a static 8 power to all enemies until removed. Yes. It's a static. Yeah, but it's easy to remove, or disrupt, or bounce, or remove all its abilities. I like it. The Infector Artisan. Gain as much life as you want. We have the Mr. Mime of Magic, the Tibant Mime. This is it's an 8 mana dragon. It's a 6/6 flyer. Whenever you cast a bird spell, tap each creature. Whenever Tibant Mime deals combat damage, you may cast an artifact spell with mana value 4 or less from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. So, okay, so somehow it is aligned with the birds. Play a bird, tap everything, including your creatures, though. Hold on. It taps all the creatures, including our own. Whenever Tibant Mime deals combat damage, you may cast an artifact spell with mana value 4 or less from your graveyard. So it also reanimates the artifact. It's a cute art, isn't it? It's a good art. Do we have a cute art thing here? We do have cute art. Sometimes we struggle to find that cute art. Not today. We found it today. We found it early. In black. In black. Artifact Reanimator. Birds teaming up. Not very good value, but okay. What's wrong with... You could get the One Ring. You could get the One Ring back. You can get... Grim Monolith. Yeah, I don't know what else. Sensei's Divining Top or something. It's gotta be 4 or less. My mind blanked out the tap part, and I almost said fair. No, it's definitely fair. Tap each creature, including your Tibant Mime. So make sure you get in your attack first, then you play your birds. If somehow that has any synergy at all with dragons these days. All right, so we're all in agreement. 8 mana for this clunker. Totally fine. Okay, we got the Wand Junger. This is a blue-green X 3/4 angel. A lot of angels today. Flying. When the Wand Junger enters the battlefield, investigate X twice, where X is your greatest power among creatures you control. Actually makes sense. So hold on, but now the X has to be in line with I think it's going to be how X works. Although maybe it's not. At first I thought, okay, they have to pay X equal to the greatest power in play. So if the greatest power was, say, 3, then they have to pay 3 off X. But doesn't make a whole lot of sense if they kill the thing in response. Investigate X twice, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. So, what is there? X on the top redundant? Too many X's. It's AI did not use the X properly. Why is X here? Is this a why is X here type of situation? Technically works if you cast the X. I think the X in the cost can be 0. Yeah, it can, but then you're not going to investigate anything. Yeah, Benjamin Berkey being the realist around here. It's still a 2 mana flyer. 2 mana 3/4 flyer. That is super chunky. It's the Tarmogoyf of flying creatures, as far as I'm concerned. It's gigantic. Breaks the rules because it contradicts itself? Well, not really. 2 mana to investigate 6 at minimum? No, it's not. Remember, I think the X needs to be paid in the casting cost. I could be wrong though. I think if you pay X, you double the X with the X, which is the power of the creature. It's so confusing. I think the mana cost X only applies on the stack. Maybe. All right. Well, then this is going to be one of those. Why is X here? It was completely unnecessary. Not like you can be refunded mana if someone kills your... I know, exactly. That's what I was thinking. At first I thought, well, you could just pay X equal to the power of the creature. But if they kill the creature, Yeah, where's our refund? I got the receipt. I paid this much mana. I tapped that many lands. Yeah, we discussed the rules a little bit, didn't we? Where's discussing the rules? Okay, cool. All right, to the rank with the, is it legal? No, hold on, sorry. It can be legal. And what, investigate, we just have a bunch of tokens on the battlefield. So it's effectively a 2-mana 3/4 that comes into play with at least 6 clue tokens, which is pretty damn good. It's not bad. That's good value. Okay, the Crown Phoenix. The king of the phoenixes, I suppose, or the queen. 3 mana for a 2/2 legendary creature. When Crown Phoenix enters the battlefield, you become the monarch. Sounds like Zazu became the king of the land. Whenever the first player would gain life, flip Crown Phoenix. When you gain life for the first time each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Well, what's on the other side? Whenever the first player would gain life, what the hell does that mean? Who's the first player? The person who started the game? Or is it like whoever gains life first, which it doesn't matter. I mean, it could be me. And then we flip this thing and it's going to be turned over and we have no means of ever turning it back over. Yeah, Chaos Orb style flip. No creature type at all. Oh, do we have a flips bingo space? Do we got the flips? No, we don't. I don't think we have a flips. No, not today. We do have a few flips bingo spaces. Yeah, exactly. Player who went first. Maybe. I think it just doesn't matter. It's just completely redundant. It's like when someone gains life, we're going to be flipping this thing. It's a good thing it doesn't have lifelink itself. It turns itself into a face-down 2/2 creature with no morph or disguise ability to turn it back. I don't even think it's going to be a 2/2 creature. I honestly think it's just going to be a magic card upside down, and then that's it. It's going to be a magic card on its belly. Yeah, whoever gains first, super redundant. The Tech Deck universe. Tech Deck universe is beyond. Bingo, no card or creature type. It's a legendary. Oh yeah, we don't even know what the card type is. It is a legendary creature. It is specifying so much and yet so little. Where is this? No card, no card. Wow, it didn't have either of them. We banged both those cards at the same time. Oops. Or sorry, but because we only needed one of them. What player is first if the player who went first has lost the game already? I don't think it matters. I think it's saying like the first person who gains life, we're flipping this thing. It's going to transform into a face down card with no abilities and actually no means of coming back. Sounds like this king is booking it. Just booking it. All right, I'm disqualifying this thing. This is a stupid card. It's like when you gain life for the first turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. With this on the stack, it's going to like flip over and disappear. All right, next up, we've got Talons of Actoyus. This is a 3-mana legendary enchantment with Hideaway 5. So when it enters the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, exile 1 face down, put the rest on the bottom. It's got flash, and is every pirate as you cast your commander in your party. What? Is every pirate as you cast your commander in your party? So I think... So do we just combine... We look at every single pirate that exists and just combine all abilities all at once? And do we also merge the power and toughness at the same time? Gave up halfway. Yeah, this is definitely a gave up halfway card. We gave up super halfway. AI gave up halfway. It was a totally reasonable card at first. It had Hideaway 5, it had Flash, it had everything going for it for its entire life. And then it completely ruined it with this last piece of text. And now it will never be known. It will never get into a Magic the Gathering set. Love the Hideaway with no payoff. Just exile a card, no benefit. You know, The benefit is you now know what's on the bottom of your library. Small advantages, small edges. This card, okay, so I mean the card does something. Is every pirate as you cast your command? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this card is every pirate. Anyway, there's no way to quantify that. You exile that Eldrazi you can cast from exile. Yes, that's true actually. I know what you're talking about. You can also something Scourge or something. The Eternal Scourge, I think. Eternal Scourge. The art is on point though. It's every pirate ever seen. Every pirate, and you could make an entire Pirates of the Caribbean movie out of all the Magic the Gathering pirates. Aye aye, matey. Okay, cool. Very cool. To the rank it goes though. To the rank with all the other pirates in this game. We got the Ralmy Crawler. This is a 3-mana 2/2 artifact. Ralmy Crawler can't be blocked, and if you control a barbarian, it becomes a dinosaur horror creature. That's it. It doesn't change the power and toughness. But it's unblockable. It can be blocked, and if you control a barbarian, it's a dino. Very unusual. Very, very unusual. Honestly, this is fine. It has so many downsides. It's like 3-mana 2/2. It's an artifact. Oh, wait a minute. It's not even a creature. Yeah, it's not a creature. It's funny. It's not a creature. Oh, I guess that's how it becomes a So we actually need a barbarian to get it online. If we have no barbarian, it's basically like this. It's just this dead-looking dinosaur. So when the barbarian comes by, it actually brings this bag of bones to life. Yeah, so I mean it does have power and toughness, but it just has no, it's just not a creature yet. Weird way to say crew barbarian. Yeah. Well, no, it doesn't need to crew. It just needs to be in the presence. Yeah, the lore is intriguing. This card is actually quite fascinating. It's like, it's very real. At first I thought this card was useless, and it was useless. And it's still useless, but it's got this this mechanic where if a very specific creature type is in play, then you actually become a creature. Heartwarming. Local barbarian revives dinosaur horror fossil. This more at 6 o'clock. All right, cool card. I think this works. I think. We got Dawson Neander champion. Oh, we are in the presence of a champion, everyone. 2-mana 1/1 human spell shaper with flying. Whenever a creature with power 2 or less enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, you may return Dawson Neander champion from your graveyard to the battlefield. Holy crap, from start to finish, this actually worked. I have nothing to say about this. This is almost like Nether Spirit. You guys like this card? I don't even think this card is all that good. It's literally Narcomoeba. Does anyone like playing with Narcomoeba? Well, I don't. It's literally a 2-mana 1/1. This is certainly a card that exists. Well, no. I don't know any single card out there where if I play a creature, they can bring their own creatures back from their graveyard. It's like some sort of mishmash between Vengevine and Narcomoeba. The artist cigarette smoke? Well, something like that. Its career went up in smoke. Votes for deeply. Oh, and votes for flying. Oh my god. This could be a very conflicted. This is one of those party members. Not party members. This is one of those voters that could vote either way. This is a swing voter over here. Apparently that's a human. Yeah, apparently. It's human spirit. It's a human in spirit. Gravecrawler alternative? No, that's very different. Gravecrawler, you have the power to cast it. In this, your opponent has the power to get it in play. Relest, it says, that doesn't even seem too bad for an aristocrats deck. Not bad at all. I mean, I'm certain people would play this. If you're interested in like ETBs or sacrificing or this and that. I think this this card is going to work out really well for you. I mean, like for example, when your opponent plays a creature, because it says whenever a creature power 2 or less enters the battlefield under an opponent's control. So when it's on the stack, you could sack this card for value through some means. Let your opponent's creature enter the battlefield, then you get your champion back. My death was greatly exaggerated. If the opponent plays Cat Oven, you can sacrifice this creature each iteration. That's right. We've got the Cat Oven. It's the Cat Oven counter. Is Spell Shaper? I think Spell Shaper is a real creature type, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think. I think there are Spell Shapers out there. Maybe it was in the name of the card, not the creature type, but I'm pretty sure Spell Shaper is a creature type. Works with Swan Song? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. Works with Swan Song, too. Okay, this is a cool card. Very, very, very cool. Okay, next up, we've got Isolon Ayula's Stall-Faring Ember. It's a 2-mana legendary enchantment. Whenever you cast a white spell, return target card from your graveyard to your life? Well, that didn't work out. I returned my X to my life. Oh, Bogwitch is a Spell Shaper. Thanks so much for the thank you very much, Pixel Asylum, for doing that little bit of research for us. Chaos ensues. Well, it's not that hard. It didn't go hard on chaos here. It's very, very lightly chaotic. Very lightly. Vote. Does this vote for deeply? Target card from your graveyard to your hand. From your graveyard to your life. I have no idea. Nikachu started off playing dice and slowly worked towards magic as he grew up. He keeps his dice to this day in his shoes. Jess with the random facts about me. You're gonna write my biography one day, Jess. I'm gonna put you in charge of it. Give me some crazy story that didn't exist. Yeah, Judge. Well, no, cause yeah, it votes for the rank, and it's gonna love it down there. I completely agree. Spending too much time on that card. We have some wine glasses. The Quine Kin Glass, a white enchantment. Tap target creature an opponent controls doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. I can totally see that. It's a little weird to have a tap card on an enchantment that's got Doctor's Library. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, put 4+1/+1 counters on it. What? It is any card. This isn't it. Any creature. Anybody's creature. It could be our creatures, could be our opponent's creatures. It may be a danger. Remember, this works both ways. This is not just our own cards. Oh, but we do have the power to keep target creature opponent controls doesn't untap. So when they come swinging out at us once, it's gonna be the last time they swing. Yes, 0 mana 4/4 Ornithopter. Yeah. Oh, we got a new mechanic. Doctor's Library. That is true stuff. The Doctor. Well, I guess we had a lot of new mechanics here. How do you guys think it's still danger, even with each player? I think it's completely balanced that way. You put out a big creature, they put an even bigger creature out. Like, what's the disadvantage? How can I take advantage of this over my opponents? I think that's a cool rule 0. Whenever we play a creature, it gets 4+1/+1 counters just to accelerate the game. Pedgeman's like, Doctor's Library be like, call a doctor, but not for me. Gotta cast a bunch of cheap unblockables? I suppose so. Vorinclex or whatever the card was called. Good for weenies, but white could use it. Maybe. Like, I think this type of card can completely backfire on you. Fling your creatures. You only have so many flings in your deck. Like many balanced cards, you build around it. You make little tokens, etc. Well, okay. It looks like I'm outnumbered 1,000,000 to 1. Apparently, this card is broken. Oh, where's it danger? Do we have a danger spot? Oh no, we have an danger is not enough. I don't think it's at that point. It's not it's not a 0 mana turn 0 kill. The return of White Weenie, yeah. More like White Stompy. The Weenie Stompy. And with Quine Kin Glass, Weenie Stompy was born. Yeah, I think this is balanced. I think it's actually a lot more balanced than you're all giving it credit for. I mean, if you all think it's broken, okay, we're gonna ban this card, but I think there are more broken cards out there. It's funny, Doctor's Library is like a mechanic. It's all when a creature enters the battlefield, put 4+1/+1 counters on it. The doctor told me to eat apples a day, and not only kept them awake, it made me really strong. Okay, we're gonna look at more of these crazy AI-generated Magic the Gathering cards, but we gotta thank our sponsor today, FusionGamingOnline.com, my favorite place to buy my Magic the Gathering cards. Also, deal of the week this week, 20% off all binders and portfolios for collecting your Magic cards. Don't forget, you can get singles and sealed product from Tarkir, Dragon, Storm, Aether, Drift, and more. Buy your cards using FusionGamingOnline.com, coupon code Nikachu at checkout to get 5% off all your purchases, and it supports the channel. We're also going to thank Mana Traders, the premier place to rent Magic cards online. Where do I play Magic online? I don't play on Arena. I play on Magic Online, where I can play my favorite formats like Pioneer and Modern and Legacy and Vintage, Pauper, and more. You can't play all those formats on MTG Arena. It took them like 5 years to get Pioneer on there. You gonna wait another 5 or 10 years for them to get Modern on there? No, you're not. They may not even get Commander on there in like 5 or 10 years. Rent with Mana Traders to play any deck you want on and play all those formats. You can support the channel using my Mana Traders link in the description below, or save 40% cash back on your 3rd month subscription using coupon code Nikachu_C1Z. All right, back to chaos. Okay, we've got Passage Veteran. It is a 6-mana 4/4 Shade Knight. At the beginning of combat on your turn, choose any number of target creatures with greater power and untap all other creatures. You win the game! And this can happen immediately. So on my first main phase, and I just choose any number of target creatures with greater power, then what? And untap all other creatures? You win. I don't understand this card. With greater, I guess it has to be greater power than this creature. Choose any and I can choose any number. Okay, I will choose 1, and I'll untap this Passage Veteran. As far as I'm concerned, the fleeting coalition shall have 1 direction. And then he's Mile. Yeah, greater power than it, probably. Bingo, the last ability breaks this card. Well, no, hold on, it's not last ability. This is all 1 ability. The fleeting coalition. This card makes fun of coalition victory by being 3 times better. Yeah, exactly. We only need to be in 2 colors, the black and red. We only need 1 other creature in front of us. It doesn't matter what the color of it is. It could be red or black. It just needs to be bigger than this one. It needs to have 5 power more. Best show and tell card in MTG history? No, actually, because you need another. You have to choose. Oh no, hold on. I guess I can choose 0. Choose any number of target creatures with. Oh no, but I do have to target something. No, I don't. Choose any number of target creatures with greater power and untap all other creatures. Can I just choose nothing? Nothing an option here? Bjorn, I just joined, but there could be a fun, interesting mechanic, something like try this, but if opponent pays mana, lose 4 life. Ah. Someone's thinking outside the box. Yeah, you don't need a target. It's any number, so I guess we choose nothing. Bingo alert. You learn. Oh, is this a win a game card? Did we just win the game? You win the game. That's right. All right. It's 6 mana, you win the game. You can choose nothing. Correction. At the beginning of combat, we have to choose. So it's 6 mana. Hope our opponent doesn't have any removal, because we are going to have to play this on our main phase, right? So there is a window. All right, there's a window that we can kill this or exile it. Swords to Plowshare this damn thing. Can some kind soul remind me what the rank is? It's like the graveyard. I can't remember for the life of me. We haven't had a win the game card in a while. There we go. The AI remembered that the point of this game is to win it. We are winners around here. Yeah, exactly. In response to you moving to combat, in response, this is fine print. Probably not. Like, I mean, you tap out, you're dead. So long as this exists, people will always keep mana up. And on top of that, it's a free roll. Like, if I have this card in my hand, I'll just play it and be like, okay, do you have a removal spell? If you don't, I win. And that's it. That's just the game. Yeah, it's still pretty busted. You know, this card doesn't look that broken compared to a lot of other stuff we've seen over the years from the AI, but like objectively, this is broken. It's not even that hard to get out. Yeah, I mean, just... Oh yeah, you can also reanimate it. It's true. Yeah, you could. That would be a prime reanimate target. Be the ultimate of reanimate target. Or actually, you know what? I don't think this is a better reanimate a target than, say, Atraxa, because, like, with Atraxa, if you kill it, or even Grizzlebrand, if you kill either of those things, they get value. Whereas this actually gets no value whatsoever. It's high risk, high reward. If you have, I mean, you're either going to win the game or you're going to, like, it's going to die and you lose everything. Your rank, noun, the oubliette where we throw the bad cards. It's funny. A sneak attack. Well, the same deal. You throw it, you sneak attack this thing in play. It needs to be before you get to the combat step. So there's always a window. Okay, anyway, broken. It's still broken. Okay, next up we got Ziryu Mantle Mesa. This is a 5-mana, it's a Wooburg card, instant. Add double white. This is the crappiest filtering card I've ever seen. Exile X cards from your graveyard, add X. Oh, so, oh. The AI used X properly, I think. Hold on. No, maybe did they? Add exile X. Did it use it? I don't even know. I think they used it. So it's like, okay, we add, it's an instant. We add white. We can also exile X cards from our graveyard and we add X mana. Yes, this works. Okay, I like it. All right, we used X properly. AI used the X properly for once. It would be add something X times. It should say add X colors. Maybe not. Come on, they're trying to make this fair, right? I mean, you're filtering your Wooburg mana into arguably who knows how much colorless mana. That'd be insane. Oh, the fleshes have been reached. That's true. Yes, the fleshes actually have been reached. Unbelievable. I think this is the first time in eternity that the fleshes have been reached on this channel. It might have been a year since the fleshes have been reached. The fleshes haven't been reached for so long. There's people in chat who don't even know what the fleshes being reached means. It's not templated technically correct, but we get the point. Okay. It's good enough for us. Hoker says, shouldn't it have a colon to denote cost/effect? Probably. I love reaching the fleshes. It's one of the biggest highlights of every stream. Okay, whatever. This is a doable card. I have no problem converting effectively 5 Wooburg into an ungodly... It's basically channel. Like, that's just basically what it is. It's channel, except it's utilizing your graveyard. I think that's pretty unique. So it's like utilizing extra cards in your graveyard instead of the extra life total you have. And it's also, the mana cost you put up front is pretty high. Ooh, is that Mel from the beloved animated series, Arcane? I have no idea. You know what? There's a lot of very artsy-looking scenes in season 2, so I don't doubt it. Bingo, fleshes reached on the left. Oh, do we have the fleshes reached? Oh, wow! Unbelievable! That was on the bingo card. I don't think we've marked that off in, like, forever. Okay, next up, we got the Ging at Artificer. It's a 3-mana instant. Create a 2/2 blue merfolk creature token named Phantasm Shieldmate Haste. Oh god. Didn't make sense from the start. Counter target non-creature spell. All that. Oh, do you know what? Maybe it does make sense. So at instant speed, we get a 2/2 and we counter a non-creature spell, and the merfolk creature token is called Phantasmal Shieldmate Haste. Haste is part of the name. It doesn't need to have gone on the adventure first. It doesn't. Yeah. Well, it doesn't need to go on. It doesn't have to have gone on the adventure first. It's fine as it is. Yeah, the reminder text is it's unusual. It's quite the reminder text. This is so this is basically counter target. It's negate plus I get a 2/2. It's very fair. It might arguably very strong for a white card. It's like basically a hard counter. Reminder text just to make sure. Oh, do we have reminder text is wrong? It's its own bingo thing. Reminder text is wrong. I'm not gonna say it's wrong. It doesn't need to. Well, like, okay, maybe it is wrong. There's like no way that reminder text can make any sense. All right, it's gone. Yeah, it's a stay-at-home merfolk. It's Zyber's print it. All right, it's printed. Yeah, at first I thought this card wasn't gonna make any sense, but actually it makes a whole lot of sense at the end of the day. Okay, Sylvan Isolation. So 3-mana enchantment. Each non-black creature must be blocked by 3 or more creatures. So the black creatures get screwed in the end. Each non-black creature, and they must be blocked. So actually, you have the option to not block the black creatures, but you have to block red, blue, white, and green. It's funny that they specify it like that. Each non-black creature must be blocked by 3 or more creatures. Yeah. What in the Super Menace is this? What happens if you don't have 3 creatures to block? You can't. You just can't block. Unblockable. They must be blocked. Oh, actually, hold on. That's a good point. It's worded in a way like you have to block. Each non-black creature must be blocked by 3 or more. Okay, no. I think it's worded in a way like if you have 3 or more creatures, you have to block. If you have 2 or less, you actually have the option to not block. To block or not to block. What would you call this menace +1? Super Menace. That's what we called the Troll of Kazakh Dune in Legacy. It has Super Menace. Force blocking, you can't abstain from it. Kind of removal. Sort of. I mean, you might kill whatever is attacking, right? So I mean, it might be a fair exchange at the end of the day. What the duck is Severuliers? Oh. Way the end. Volrath, same unit, hang pate. Severuliers are complaced deads to patrol them. The flavor text makes no sense, but the original card does. And that's all that matters. Okay, we got the Devouring Bat. It's a 4-mana 2/3 human wizard. When Devouring Bat dies, each player's life total becomes 1. You know, you would think at the very least it would have Devour, right? At the very least, you would think it would have Devour. No Devour on this card. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't even... You know, I was so focused on the Devour part, I didn't realize... Yeah, we are going straight to 1 life.
No! God, please, no!
When it dies, each opponent... So it's including us. So, like, no one touch the bat! I've got Devouring Bat in play. Nobody touch the bat. As you attack people. It's got to be... And it doesn't have flying. Imagine you attack somebody... Well, they might block, though. They might block. I think it's a very risky proposition to even use this in a Death Shadow deck. I mean, all it is Wildfire, right? It's Wildfire, except doesn't blow up everything else. The permanent stay. Your life total doesn't. Bolt it, lava dart your opponent. Well, you got to be careful, Benjamin Berkey, because you never know when they might have their own lava darts. And they lava dart you instead. Fling this at the opponents? That would be funny. Yeah. I sacrifice my Devouring Bat to fling. Oh, by the way, Devouring Bat's trigger happens first. Flavor when it consumes all. I think so, yeah, that's true. Blood Artist plus this equals win. That's true. I think the bat devoured the wizard. I think it's cool. I think I really like this card. I think it's fine. It probably should be a little bit more mana, probably, but I like the concept of the card. It's like a card everyone doesn't even want to kill. And once everyone gets to 1 life, like, anyone might be able to kill somebody else in response. I don't know if it's completely fair. Mana barbs, I accident. Oops! Mana barbs! Devouring Bat plus Viserys Hero plus Lightning Bolts. Yeah. Okay. Next up. We've got the Witnessed Kavu. Is this the Kavu, or is this thing in the background that's about to mug this person a Kavu? Because this looks like a goblin. 3 mana, 2/1. It is a goblin. First strike, disguise of 3. When Witness Kavu is turned face up, it deals 1 damage to target creature. It's Draft Chaff. It's so fair it hurts. It's so fair it hurts. Too fair. Look, it's so bad, people calling it lame in chat. Seems fair. Wow, that's god-awful. Yeah, witness me. Well, where did that come from? Was that, Mad Max? Witness me! As they go in and die off. Do something courageous. And hopefully not fall on their face. The Kavu witnessed the guy in the background. Or or maybe there's a Kavu that we can't see that's more in the foreground. Like it's behind the shot of this goblin. So fair it has bad morph in its text. There's nothing wrong with disguise. You have something wrong with disguise? I think disguise is the future. Disguise is better, actually. Because it is, it gives ward, right? Disguise gives ward. Morph doesn't give ward. It just dies when you target it. Yeah, disguise is way better. It's just better disguise than normal. Yeah, the ward too. Okay. It's fair. It's just boring and lame. Next up, we got the Jalfire Pearlback. It is a green 1/1 rhino. Very strange looking rhino. And for 4 mana and untap the creature. Exile a creature you control other than you. Are we a card all of a sudden? Is that on the bingo card? We are a card. Player is a card. All right, so we got that one. Okay, so so we have to sacrifice exile a creature you control other than you. Sacrifice. Then we gotta sacrifice Jalfire Pearlback. And then if we do create Merit Lage, a food token. Oh, so we get my god, our options here. We can get Merit Lage, 2020 flying indestructible creature, or we can get a food or a treasure token. The options are terrible. Who is Merit Lage? It's the Dark Depths creature. I prefer food over 2020. People don't have their priorities straight here. Merit Lage or a treasure? Treasure, please. Oh my god, everyone's trolling me here. 4 mana for a 2020. And you have to you have to untap the creature. So you actually need to get in the red zone. You can do it at instant speed though. It doesn't say that you have to do it at sorcery speed. So you can play this on turn 1, get to 4 mana, attack for 1, untap it, and then pay 4, untap, and get a 2020. Wow, reference to real card? That's right. Merit Lage is legendary. Everyone knows about Merit Lage. In hindsight, Marilyn, just 2020. Yeah, and in hindsight, I should have taken the Merit Lage instead of the Treasure of Food. We have to turn ourselves into a creature first. Well, you don't actually have to. It says exile a creature you control other than you, but it's just referencing it's possible that we could be a creature on the battlefield. You think it's danger? You think, Rich? I don't think it's danger that much. I think it's, you know what it has vibes of? Elvish Piper. I think it has very strong Elvish Piper vibes. I mean, you could kill this thing even before combat, because you need to tap it first. Yeah, there are other ways. You could, like, Springleaf Drum tap this thing. So maybe there's that. That's right. Merit Lage is so powerful. Gives the Eldrazi's nightmares. Who would win, Merit Lage or a flying spaghetti monster? Is disguise a real mechanic? It is a real mechanic. It's a funny question. I think this card is fine. It's a good conversation piece, but it is not broken. It is a doable card. And I think would vote for flying because it likes Merit Lage. Oys of Hope's Offering, a 4-mana 2/8 Minotaur. For 2 mana, Oys of Hope's Offering gains flying until end of turn. And as long as you control 3 or more horrors, tap to opponents. Again, the players are the cards. Tap to opponents with the game. Oh, we're just spiraling out of control here. That lose creatures don't untap during their controller's untap steps. Man, at first, you know, I just wanted a 4-mana 2/8 flyer for 2 mana. Was that so hard? Is that too much to ask? Oh yeah, that's chaos. Yeah, chaos ensued this time. That was true chaos. Yeah, this one votes for flying for sure. This is a flying voter. If an opponent is tapped, their creatures don't untap. That's interesting. Is that what they said? Oh, I see. Tap to opponents with the game. Yeah. That lose creatures don't untap during their controller's untap steps. Tap with it. Well, okay. I'm not interpreting this card. This is a bunch of baloney. It's just a bunch of crap. Okay, we have Unistorus. This is a 3-mana instant. Exile all creatures. Your life total becomes 18 plus the number of lands you control. Oh, it's red life gain. You don't see that all day, every day. And it's a board wipe. It's very strong. Krokor Game's like, what the hell? You know what this would go great in? A Jeskai control deck of some sort. Some sort of control deck that splashes red. They'll put this in. That would feel so gross if I get like my opponent down to like this is worse than like Supreme Verdict. Imagine getting my opponent down to 3 life and then they frickin' play Unistorus against me, exile all my creatures in play, plus they put their life total back to 18. Completely busted. Give it to me and nobody else. Oh yeah, and it's an instant speed. Why? Toxic Deluge at least makes you pay life at sorcery speed. Oh yeah, Toxic Deluge. This is strictly better Toxic Deluge. This is a pretty broken removal spell as far as removal goes. Good for the aggro mirror match. Is it? Blow up your board as well? Or you're like saying, hey, you're trying to entice somebody to attack into you. Hope they overextend and hit them with the Unistorus. This couldn't be more true by Minovsky. Lame in the AI mana, but busted in a real game. Yeah. So I mean, it's so broken. We have to ban this card. There's no way this is. I'm just a stone cold trash because it's so broken. Robert with a super chat. If we were a creature, we would be 0x human citizens, where X is equal to our life total, and damage assigned to us would be in -1/-1 counters. Actually makes a lot of sense. Thanks so much for the super chat, Robert. And we'll use that to look at an extra card after the 1 hour mark. A Hoser for aggro decks in red. You know, it's It's not even just the hoser as a sweeper. You gain life out of this card. If your left hose below 18, it's all gravy. It's all gravy. Anyway, so I don't approve of this card, especially since I play Merfolk. I'm gonna be biased that card is broken. We got Yariga's Swiwem. 3 mana. Someone golfing? I can't tell. It's a 3 mana 3/3, and for 2 mana, put Yariga's Swiwem. We'll put it where? Where do I put it? It's 3 mana exile all. I don't think so. Oh, you're talking about the last card. Yeah, I put it. Put it put it back where it came from. I don't know. I have no commentary on this. Put you know where? I don't, Beanpot. Maybe you can enlighten me. Maybe you can fill in the cracks here. Put it. Yeah, it looks like it's playing golf. Honestly, it looks like some sort of statue, like an iron statue that was made a long time ago, and it's like discolored and maybe even eroded and rusted over the years, but it's still there. Historians are still trying to find out what this thing was putting for. My guy's just trying to play him golf, so leave him be. Okay, well, this guy don't do anything. It's a 3 mana 3/3 with an obscene ability. The ability game wasn't any better than its golf game. Okay, the Biting Sprite. This is a 9 mana Goblin Warrior, star. All permanents are 4/4 creatures with trample. Well, that includes this thing. Whenever a creature with flying enters the battlefield, under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on Biting Sprite. It dies immediately! Like, it's dead instantly. It's got no power and toughness. Oh, actually, hold on. How would the layers work? Would it come into play as a 4/4? It says all permanents are 4/4 creatures with trample. Okay, you think it'll survive? I just don't know how the layers work with this thing. Like, what's gonna check what first? Or even if layers matter. It would be a 4/4 on entry, wouldn't it? Maybe? Maybe it'll be a 4/4 creature? State-based checks first? I'm not sure. This is a judge situation. Do lands become creatures without mana abilities? No, I think it'll retain all their abilities. Great card. Judge. Amazing design. It saves itself with its own ability. Yeah, it's so well designed like that. This stupid star card. It's completely redundant and irrelevant. Should just come into play as a 0/0 or something. Star is undefined. I suppose so. Becomes a 4/4 when calculating star. For once, it doesn't say is still a land. Yeah, instead is still a creature. Chris Bonehead says, if it works without dying, it's a neat card. Yeah, I can agree with this. Okay, cool. What a fabulous card. It's honestly, the card is sort of boring for 9 mana. Like, 9 mana for this? I guess it just turns your random permanents into something, though. Yeah, also, it's 9 mana. You know where this would be good? Just an artifact deck, like that ramps. And then you could probably get this out on turn 3-ish. And then all your random stupid artifacts that help contribute to casting this card are now 4/4 creatures. Remember, all permanents, including your lands, artifacts, and enchantments, they all 4/4 creatures. The Soltari Gravecaster. It's a 2 mana 2/2 human soldier. As long as Soltari Gravecaster is untapped until end of turn, if it's your turn, scry 2. Okay, I got confused. I don't even know what this card does. So as long as it's untapped until end of turn, if it's your turn, scry 2. So, okay, so if it's my turn and it's untapped, before the end of my turn, I'm allowed to scry 2. That's what I think is what it's happening here. Whose turn is it? Well, it's not relevant on anyone else's turn. I think it has to be our turn for this card to do anything. Oh yeah, that is that's right. It's infinite scry. There's no stopping to this card. As long as it's untapped and it's our turn, until end of turn, we can just keep scrying. Scry doesn't deck you out. Sorry, where is this? Don't you instantly deck out? No, you can keep scrying puts cards on the top or bottom of your library. So you can actually completely manipulate your deck, I think, to do. Yeah, you can stack it however you want. I've just decided it's not going. Yeah, it's not going to be your turn. If it stays untapped for your entire turn, scry 2 effectively, but it stalls and locks the game. It's not a May action. Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, it's not you May scry 2. Oh, ooh. It's a problem. Ooh, there is a problem with this card design. Yeah, that's right. All right, to your rank with this card. Fascinating. The AI glitched the game. Good job. It's probably gonna, as Wizards starts using AI to design cards, probably crap like this is gonna slip through the cracks at some point. Can you respond to this? Probably not. You need the ability to kill it or tap. Agreed. Actually, no, it needs to die before it even enters the battlefield. Like, once it enters the battlefield, the game is locked. Once state-based actions happen, is there your rank on the being? Oh, there is to the rank. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye to the Soltari Gravecaster. You go to the grave. You made your own grave. All right, now go to the super chats. For each super chat, we'll look at one more card. The Pixel Asylum, please, sir. May we have one more? We need a bingo. Yeah, we do need a bingo. It's been a while since we got a bingo. What are we even looking for on the bingo card? We are looking for Y creature type. We are looking for return of old mechanic, and also no card name. Bosundra, Steed Curator. It's a 4-mana 3/4 Turtle Hydra. It's very cute, actually. You would think a Turtle Hydra might just have 3 heads, like of turtles, but I think this is cute. It's like a bunch of turtles playing like they're a Hydra. Indestructible, haste, and banding. Tap, destroy target land, activate only once each turn. This card is absolutely insane. This card's nuts. It's like worse. It's worse than True Name Nemesis. This is one mean turtle. Indestructible, haste, and banding. So in combat, I'm gonna crush you all, and also I can blow up your lands at instant speed. Like, not instant speed. Sorry. Immediately, because we have haste. Oh wow! Just as we were speaking, old mechanic. Yeah, we return of an old mechanic. The bending. We still have no bingo. We might get 2 though if we can find a card with no name. Turtle Power. Mono blue land destruction command. Is that danger? Does that scare you a little bit? Banding and indestructible is wild. All right. I think. Okay. Well, anyway, the card is legal. It's very strong. It's very, very strong. I don't think it's necessary. I mean, it's probably broken. This is probably incredibly evil. Like, how do you even defeat this thing? I guess you have to exile it. Blow up land on your turn, then blow it up at your opponent's upkeep, then just keep blowing them up until they have no more lands. Yeah. Well, Frequency says haste turtle. Yes. Have you ever heard of the tortoise and the hare? The hare didn't win that one. Okay, and this next one is courtesy of Robert. Hey, Nikachu, what is meant by votes for deeply? There are, in the AI canon, there are 3 people running for president. Deeply, Flying, and Sprout. Those are the 3 main candidates. So whenever we say votes for deeply, we just assume someone who votes for, like, graveyard-based creatures. Okay, we have a black 2/2 human warlock vigilance. When strangling champion enters the battlefield, create a treasure token. Whenever a creature with power 2 or less enters the battlefield under your control, create a which is this one. Create a 1/1 red goblin creature token. Get out of here! This is so insane. This is an insane 1-drop. It's a red 2/2. It's got vigilance, but we get a treasure token, so it's ramp. And then whenever a creature with power 2 or less, oh yeah, and then we get infinite goblins. Oh, so we just do we may, or whenever a creature with power 2 or less enters the battlefield under your control, create a 1/1 red goblin creature token. It locks the game. We locked the game again. Yeah, basically one mana draw the game. Would you like another? Would you like to play another one? Well, it actually didn't break anything. No, this is not a... Danger is not enough, or like 0 mana win the game cards on turn 0. Not a May, lol. Yeah, 1 mana, lock it up. Lock it up! We need a locks the game. Yeah, I mean, that's probably a good... That would be a good square. For all the cards that are locking up the game at this point. The AI likes drawing the game, it seems. Hey, Strangling Champion. Strangled itself to a draw. Okay, this one is brought to us by Robert. Thank you very much for your super chat. With that super chat, we look at another card. Torch Iron Test. 3 mana 2/2 Shrine. Island Walk. Very unusual to see on a black card. When Torch Iron Test becomes... Sorry, when Torch Iron Test enters the battlefield, your life total becomes 3. No! That's terrible. I mean, it could be life gain if you're at 1. As a result of the card that we saw earlier. Oh, do we have a play to lose? Is there a play to lose on the bingo card? Yeah, there's play to lose. Got... Why is it a creature? Why not? Aren't shrines the creature? I didn't... Oh, are shrines not creatures? This is a creature shrine. This is a shrine that became self-aware. Yeah, congratulations. You died a bolt now. Is there a card that swaps life? Oh yeah, there's a lot of cards like that. Look up the Tree of Perdition, I think. Oh no. Well, that one sort of swaps life, but there's other ones that do actually swap. Well, oh yeah, is there? Maybe there. Well, I don't know now. I don't know if there's a card that swaps life totals from one player with another. Shrine is an enchantment type, not a creature type. Well, it is today. Okay. Our minds must be limitless, unbounded by old ways of thinking. Didn't the last card bingo, last ability breaks this card? Huh? This one? Oh no, but it didn't. It's not breaking it in a good way. It's breaking it in a bad way. Oh yeah, we have flavor text. In realm of enlightenance, too many half constantly starped its forest instead of avacyn and stop. Demons. I can't read this. It's awful. But okay, that being said, it's a legal card. So I mean, there's nothing wrong with this card. You can print it. It's like a dummy. You're a dummy to put in your deck. It's like a dummy tester. Oh, you're playing the Torch Iron Test. Oh, I see. Good for you. Next up, whose super chat is this? Again from the Pixel Asylum. Banning, eh? Nice. We shall get a bingo. Okay, we got Zilorthan Reinforced, a 7 mana 6/6 vehicle, crew 2. When Zilorthan Reinforced enters the battlefield, exile target creature card from a graveyard. Copy that card, and you may cast the copy. Oh yeah, you do have to pay for it. I mean, it's a card. It's really nothing unusual. You're paying 7 mana to sort of reanimate a creature from your graveyard. And at the very least, you're actually just exiling it. Exiling a creature from graveyard and copying it? Yep. Copy that card, and you may cast the copy. Honestly, pretty bad. Reaches for fleshes, I guess. Yeah, it did reach for some fleshes. Wow, the fleshes got reached twice today. It's legit and overpriced. You can exile from someone else's graveyard too. Oh, cast their cards. All right, that work. I guess that works out. Next up, okay, Steve Cooper wants 3 more. We're gonna look at 3 more. The Splitter Plague. This is a 5-mana 2/2 Apathen. Flying Trample. If a source would deal damage, prevent that damage. Holy crap, that's a powerful ability. And why is that even on red? Splitter Plague can't block. Has no plans doing that anyway. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice Splitter Plague unless you pay quadruple blue. This is weirdly balanced. So it's just this weird creature in play. Source would deal damage, prevent that damage. It's just very, very strange. Prevents all damage, that's correct. By any creatures, anyhow. And even by through sources from your cards. If a source would deal damage, you just prevent that damage. Yeah, well, we don't intend on winning. You know where you would play this card? The red-blue mill deck. Play that red-blue mill. So that you have that blue to pay the upkeep, and then you mill your opponent out. I once had to treat a case of this Splitter Plague. Very nasty, hard to get rid of. Perfect for Turbo Fog? Sort of. It's okay. I think it'll work there too. Red, the color that... Yeah, exactly. Hates damage. I mean, that's why it was such a contradiction to see that ability on a red card, especially as an expensive red card. And on top of that, a trampling red card. Like, the trampling is completely redundant. What's the point of this thing? It can never deal damage anyway. All of it will get prevented. Color pie break. Everything's getting broken here. That's not how to play. That's not... Yeah, it's a... Huh? Play to lose. It's a shrine? No, it was definitely play to lose. You go down to 3 life playing that card. Oh, yeah, you could play... Oh, sorry, you could play some cards that are like damage can't be prevented this turn, like Skullcrack. Oh, yeah, that works. Okay. Can't randomly get people like that. Okay, legal. What was that, the first? I think that was the first of the super chats. Realm of Amana. This is Gynath Hedarium. What the hell? 6 mana for a 4/5 construct. It's got Slamp. Whenever a land deals damage to you, choose both of that many. Oh, damn. I thought this card was gonna Slamp, and then instead it was a complete wet noodle. Didn't do anything. Choose A or A? No, it does nothing. The card got confused. It hurt itself in the confusion. In its confusion. I thought I was gonna say something cool, like whenever a land deals damage to you, like you get to choose the abilities twice or something like that. Anyway, we're gonna say no. No to all of this. Let me get some... I just have to get more music for the show. I have no idea how long this is gonna last. Okay, so we have another super chat from Steve Cooper. Yapex of the Blood Call, a 3-mana 2/2. It's a human soldier. Snake other Pexusi. Whenever you cast a spell that targets Yapex of the Blood Call, put a +1/+1 counter on target knight you control. Then for 5 mana, sacrifice Yapex of the Blood Call. Create a 1/1 red goblin creature token that's tapped and attacking that opponent. I'm surprised there's no goblin in the art. Sometimes with these like AI generated arts based on the card, like it squeezes it. I mean, we got the knights, but we just don't have the goblins. Can you have attacking creatures outside of combat? What is this? Sacrifice this, create a 1/1 goblin creature token that's tapped and attacking that opponent. No, actually. Yeah, probably it needs to specify that this needs to be at the combat step. Play only during your combat step. Which opponent? Well, any opponent you want. Surprise ninjutsu goblin. It doesn't work. I agree. Surprise! It's now surprise! It's now combat. You never know when you're gonna be attacked. You have to defend at all times. Okay. Does not work. And next up. Okay, for these big ones, I think they have to be worth the show will go on for forever. It's weird to catch this live. Thank you very much for your super chat. We will make. How much time do we have? It can be a long show. Okay, we'll make this worth 3 super chats. We'll just have less detailed commentary. Shaman of the Guardian. This is a 3 mana equipment. Equip for 2. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has double strike. And then whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, you may create a food token. An equipped creature gets +X/+X, where X is the number of cards in your hand. Wow, there's a lot of X in here. So, okay, so yeah, it's a lot. It's like a sword, effectively. Sword of something. So we get +2/+2 and double strike. We deal damage, we get food. And the creature can still get bigger. Because they get +X/+X for X is the number of cards in your hand. There's no way this is in danger, okay? Equipment big suck in my eyes. They're terrible. It's the most real card. It's got a lot of words on it though. I like the idea of ripping edible chunks of meat out of an opponent. Oh, because yeah, so like basically we deal damage to the opponent and we stole some of their flesh. The fleshes were really reached in this case. Quite literally. Bingo X is used properly. Is that on the bingo card? Oh, we did that one a long time ago. 3 mana potentially +9/+9 with double strike. So you can like swing and hit someone for 18. Okay, legal card. Legal cards be legal. Next card, the muscle. Got to bring out the muscle. 5 mana for a 9/9 human soldier. More like a human super soldier. Other creatures you control have ward 2. Creatures you control get +10/+9 and gain trample. And whenever this creature attacks, it isn't a creature until end of turn. No! What is going on here? Creatures you control get +10/+9 and gain trample, and whenever this creature attacks, it isn't like we're literally going to we like buffed everything up and then we lost it all right at the end. At the it was just like, what happened to my attack? We're not even creatures anymore. Stand ready for my arrival, worm. How is this broken? Everything gets devolved into a nothing. Creatures you control get +10/+9 and gain trample, and whenever this creature attacks, it isn't a creature until end of turn. Oh, well, okay. So if you have it's very specifically a fling deck, I guess you can make some good use out of this card. Yeah, basically you can't attack with anything. Basically. So I guess what it is, it's a 5 mana 9/9 that you just sit there. You sit there and you do nothing. Or yeah, I guess you could put some auras on it where you like deal damage equal to its power or something of that effect. It is oh my god, Space Radish. It is flexing its muscle. It's flexing the muscle, but not actually using any of it here. Okay, I'm gonna say this is legal. As weird as this is. Super creature. It's like, this is as big of a board as you could possibly make without actually making a board that will do anything. It's like you wish to be the strongest from an evil genie. Yes, I'd like to be the strongest person alive, but you're not allowed to attack anybody. The Condition Leaf. This is a 5 mana 4/4 salamander. First strike and morph of double red. Whenever Condition Leaf deals combat damage to a player, you may sack a creature. If you do, sack, what the hell? Whenever it deals combat damage, you can sacrifice a creature. If you do sacrifice a creature, this is the weirdest sack outlet of all time. You don't even get anything out of it. It's like, you can sack a creature. If you do, have another one on the house. Most useless sack design of all time. But it's not an illegal card, and that's what's the most important. How many cards was that? I think the Shaman of the Guardian was the start of the super chat. No, we got Cliffius with a massive super chat. Can't stay to watch, but put a few more cards so when I can watch, it's longer. All right, we'll look at 5 more cards. How about that, Cliffius? Thanks to you. We'll check out 5 more. And it's going to start off with Exhaust's Cavalry. It's a 2-mana blue legendary enchantment. Tap scry 1. It's got Saplock, land, vegan, and a 3/3 Sunful Giant. Creature token. The Crowcore game's got it perfectly. There we go. This is exactly what I was thinking as well. Hey, welcome back, Stephen Hawking. That's not actually Stephen Hawking. Is there a bingo Y creature type? Huh? Oh, this could be an enchantment type. You ever think of that? It could be a blue enchantment type. Yeah, basically it's world. Vegan means you can't use food tokens generated by that other equipment card. Wow, that would make so much sense. Yeah, we have to go vegan. Food tokens not allowed. Anything referencing food is illegal, or food tokens that depict meat are banned. It's blue because of the border. I suppose so. Okay, complete garbage. Absolute trash. Board it. It's gonna get boarded. Okay, next up we got Urborg Hunter. 6 mana. I hope we're not looping into the next week. I can't remember if we've done these. 6 mana for a 3/5 turtle, flying. When you cast a spirit or arcane spell, you may put a charge counter on your Urborg Hunter. At the beginning of your end step, if Urborg Hunter didn't choose a non-land permanent and a green card, or exiled instead, create a 2/2 white and black vampire Dalek creature token with flying. I think, yeah, we might have looped. There's the Lich, Lord of Steel. Hold on, there might be a few new ones that we haven't done. Okay, there's a few. Let's refresh the page. Refresh. All right, we got fresh meat. Fresh meat is on the house. I don't know if there is an uncurated section now. There used to be one. I don't know if they have the uncurated section on Blue Sky. Robo Rosewater. I don't know if they have one. I don't see it. It's not coming up. Okay, we have Ass Squelling Watched. This is a 4-mana sorcery. Mill 7 cards and exile the top card of your library. And exile the rest. Are we going to have any cards left? Okay, so first we mill the 7 cards. Then we exile the top card of our library. And then it just says exile your library, basically. This is a weird way of saying dump your entire library into the trash. Ooh, who's to say we're going to lose? Combo this with Thassa's Oracle. Maybe we're playing to win around here. Yeah, Thassa's Oracle combo piece number 99,012. You see, look, some people just think this card's broken. The AI loves making Thassa broken. You know, honestly, just cards naturally break Thassa's Oracle. Yeah, why would I need a library? Fling deck would have... Oh, no, this is talking about something a long time ago. Who needs a deck? Leveler would be proud. Also, this has synergy with... Well, actually, I shouldn't say it has synergy. But I was thinking of the Inverter of Truth. You could at least put the 7 cards that were milled back into your deck so you have a deck again. Should this be blue? In AI world? Who knows? We've seen some of these cards that just outright break the color pie over and over and over and over and over and over again. Laboratory Maniac. Ah, yeah, it could work for Laboratory Maniac as well. Okay, it's a legal card. It's a strange card, but it's legal. Okay, we got next what is this? Trezaval Lich Turtle. A lot of turtles today. This is a 5-mana 5/5 dragon. Okay, so it's a turtle dragon. Like Bowser. Flying. When Trezaval Lich Turtle phases in, other world or night. I read enough. Why is a Lich Turtle a demon? Oh yeah, it's a turn. I misread it. I thought it said dragon. It's actually demon, which is not Bowser. Yeah, Bowser looking very green. Well, Bowser is very green. Bowser's a very green turtle. But all those things aside, this sort of looks like Bowser. This is like a weird depiction of Bowser here. So you want the sad Titanic song for this one? When the Lich Turtle phases in other world or night. Oh, it says Lord of the Cards entity. You may play lands. It's good to know. We are all Lord of the Cards. I like that, actually. I am a Lord of the Cards. Because Lord of the Cards play lands. Something that we all have the power of. Love the art, though. Says Peter. Okay, next. Okay, I'm gonna give this will be for that last super chat, and then we have 3 more people with super chats. They want to get some cards. We have Abuna. Abuna of Fallen Artificials. This is a 3-mana 2/2. Spirit protection from black and protection from black. I think there's a bingo card. If we lose, yeah, in case I lose that, we've got that, which means we've got a bingo today. It only took an almost 2-hour show to do it, but or I guess we're only 1.5 hours in. Yeah, we actually got a bingo. So the whole point is, if we lose one of these versions of protection from black, then we actually have another one. The bingo card is specifically for that card. But wait, the reminder is hexproof. This creature can't be the target of spells or abilities your opponents control that are black. Just forgot to say something. Bingo stating the obvious. You can play lands. Well, that was in the reminder text. That's not going to count. This was completely the wrong reminder text. Anyway, legal card. Okay, next super chat from Chris. Thank you very much for your super chat, Chris. Just waiting for a card like Hand Size's Dinosaur. Oh, you like that one, huh? Okay, we got the Prismite Guard. This is a 4-mana 0/4 human soldier. Other cats you control have room. There's always room for another cat. Whenever you exert on more damage, tap target creature an opponent controls. Draw a card for each different mana value among them with 1 or more cards. This is weird. It looks like it sort of tripped up early and then saved itself later. Whenever you exert on more damage, like, that doesn't make any sense. But then it like actually fixes itself from there. Tap target creature and opponent controls, and then draw a card for each different mana value among them with 1 or more cards. Oh, maybe them is not really specified very well. Cats own all the rooms. Change target of this card. Cats are also rooms. They should have made a room card for cats. Okay, I don't want to interpret this card too hard. It's broken in a bad way. Like, not actually strong. Okay, we got Sivart as an idea for truth or dare. 1 mana black instant. Target opponent chooses to reveal their hand and discard a card of their choice, or discards a card at random. Okay, target opponent chooses to reveal their hand and discards a card of their choice, or discards a card at random. Why would they ever choose the random one, though? Target opponent chooses to reveal their... Hold on. Target opponent chooses to reveal their hand and then discards a card. I don't understand the point of them ever choosing at random when they have the choice to discard it themselves. Unless it's like strictly for flavor. Okay, next. Ooh, it's a 2-sided card. The Harvester for 4 mana. It's a 3 loyalty Vraska. +1, until your next turn, target creature you control gains haste. Perfectly reasonable. -X, create X 3/3 black and green Sand Bee creature tokens, and this is what a Sandbee Crook it looks like. It's a 3/3. The best defense is a seed, waiting to snap up garbage, bait, and the bitter present. Parching salt, scouring wind, and the maze of shadow moors rivers better than 1,000 seeds. I think to a plant token that actually would make a whole lot of sense. Real card. Real enough. Red Vraska is cool. Vraska going to the red side. Oh, you ran out of characters? So sorry about that, Shivart. Or Sivart. This is good with a doubling season. Oh yeah. Yeah, you could double the tokens. That's some imagination you got there. There's some cool flavor text. That's only the best from the AI and the AI generation. Okay, next up we got Robert. We got cement shoes plus ball lightning equals ouch. Yeah, you can all look up that combo. I don't remember what cement shoes does. But we'll look at a card. We got In Smite Prophet. This is a 3-mana 2/2 Phyrexian Elf Samurai with flash, protection from white, Myriad, and Forced Walk. There's like nothing wrong with this card, right? Pretty sure there's absolutely nothing wrong with this card. So basically a 3-mana 2/2. We can flash it and play. It's got pro white. Myriad, I can't remember. Myriad, I never remember Myriad. It's like when it attacks, we make a copy of it for each other attacking, or for each other player, and then we have to sack those copies. It also has like Forest Walk. People better be careful with these super chats, though we might not have anything to look at here. I play this in my colorless decks. It's Zybers! Oh, we have a Zyber card. When you attack, you make a token copy for each other opponent. It's easier to understand mechanics when you've played with them or played against them, and I just haven't played against Myriad like ever. I haven't played with it either. Phyrexian Elf Samurai, now that's a protagonist right there. Yeah, that's the hero of somebody's story. It's a legend. Could even become, maybe it even came from a League of Legends. Not bad for the cause. Yeah, it's probably fair. It's probably pretty fair. It's doable. Okay, these, I don't know how to describe this dilemma, but people are super chatting with no guarantee of getting a card. Okay, we got the River Wall. We still have fresh cards. 5-mana enchantment. Whenever a creature dies, you may put a himbo of those colors of chaos from among planeswalkers you control until your next turn. What the F did I just read? What is that? So a creature dies, I can put a himbo of those colors. This is already to the rank with this card. Yeah, the himbo of chaos. Chaos is confusing me. Who knows what comes out of that chaos? Chaos indeed. You know what? You know what? If this was the first chaotic card we ever got, we might have called Chaos Ensues the himbo of chaos. that might have happened. The himbo of chaos. No, we call it Chaos Ensues, though. This is definitely a Chaos Ensues card. Color Chaos. Finally, Julie says, finally a card that give me a chaotic himbo husbando. Himbo equals male bimbo. Oh, is that what it means? I gotta look this up. Himbo. Yeah, himbo meaning. Himbo, a English masculine pronoun, him, and bimbo is a slang term for a sexually attractive, sexualized, naive, and unintelligent man. I'm surprised I never got the himbo treatment as I was growing up. Gideon definitely a himbo? I don't know the IQ of Gideon. Looks smart. You always look smart when you're brave and courageous, but, you know, you can be a complete dunce when you actually talk to the person. All right, we got Tripper Tasker. That's power 9, maybe more for 4 mana. All right, Tripper. Oh, what card are we referencing for 4 mana? With that super chat, we'll look at another card. The Keeper of the Ancient Stannel. This is a 2-mana 1/4 human soldier. Keeper of the Ancient Stannel enters the battlefield with a stun counter on it. Whenever a creature... Why are we doing that? Whenever a creature you control dies, put a stun counter on Keeper of the Ancient Stannel. It's just born to feel pain. Remove 3 stun counters from Keeper of the Ancient Stannel. Create a 1/1 green sapling creature token. Good God! So they stole this ability from the sport. This is supposed to be a spore token ability. This dude is never untapped, basically. When it gets a stun counter, does it become tapped? I want to say that like it has a stun counter on it untapped, but I don't know how it works. Yeah, finally support for the sapling deck. There were like a lot of really old cards where you put spore counters on the creature and you remove 3 spore counters and then you got a sapling. The AI has interpreted that those spore counters should be stun counters. We should upgrade these counters. The stun counters are all the rave in 2025. It would say tap. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't. It doesn't tap. So I think it enters the battlefield. It's going to be a 1/4 with a stun counter on it, untapped, but you don't want to attack with it because if you do, it may never untap ever. It's better on defense. Whenever creature you can, and only creatures we control die. Maybe this is playable. Like seriously, like it's a 2-mana 1/4. That's not bad. And whenever your stuff dies, you accrue these stupid stun counters, and you can convert them into creatures. Like why not? There's nothing wrong with that. It can be untapped, just assure that the stun counters come in multiples of 3. Well, just make sure you don't try to untap it with stun counters on it, because remember, it doesn't untap. And if it were to untap, you have to take a stun counter off. That's how the rule works. If you have an effect to move counters to enemy stuff, you can generate tons of stun. Ooh. Yeah, maybe we can move the stun counter to something else. Okay, maybe this is a banger card. Maybe this card was cooler than we thought. We got Tripper Tasker. Isn't Chaos Ensues a real mechanic? Well, I have a good question. That's a good question for everyone else. Hold on, where's my... I never get to use this. Is Chaos Ensues a real mechanic? That's true, actually. It is a real mechanic. But it came up The thing is, it came up randomly on an AI-generated card, and I didn't know it was a real mechanic. So we are on this show, we are treating it like it's fake. Yeah, it's as far as I'm concerned, Plane Chase, that's not even real. That's basically AI generated. Okay, we got the Boulder Strike for 1 blue. Sorcery. Target opponent discards 2 cards at random. If that player controls more lands than you, you win the game! Oh no! Oh my god! Danger is not strong enough! Danger is not strong enough. Oops. I gotta change the color here. Wow, we're so close to so many bingos. So much depends on why creature type. We can go horizontally, we can go vertically here. Yeah, it's more than broken. That's definitely correct. It's more than broken. It's the broken of broken cards. That player controls more lands than you. I can just go Lotus Petal, the Boulder Strike, and it's over. It's absolute over, which means a danger. It absolutely a danger. The most danger card we've seen in a long time. Finally, a proper way to punish my green opponents from ramping. Yeah. Ha! You've activated my trap card, the Boulder Strike. And strike it hard, it does. Last ability. It's all one ability. When it's the last ability, it's gotta be like it's gotta be like 4 or 5 abilities attached to the card. And all the other ones were lame. Choose to draw if it's in your deck. Just an old blue card doing blue things. Oh, here. For my Truth or Dare idea, choose Dare to discard at random, but don't have to reveal your hand. Oh, that's a cool idea. I get it. Pretty neat. So either I can see your hot card and take something, or it's discarded at random. That'll teach you to play versus blue. That's right. If I have blue, I can play the Boulder Strike at any moment. All right, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed today's show. Welcome, everybody. Thanks very much for dropping by. Hope you enjoyed the AI-generated nonsense. As usual, we have Coffee and MTG at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Be there or be square. Also, we have these AI-generated shows once every second Wednesday. So be there at that time. We're also going to thank everyone who supports the channel with money. People like the people on Patreon, the members on YouTube, or the super chatters to be part of the show, or even super chat so other people are part of the show. And of course, thank you very much, everyone, for being here today. I hope you had a lot of fun. Hope you had fun. Poxy, Pabno, Dadam. We got, oh, everyone's here so fast. Dadam Draws, Nocturnal, Nuclear Yoshi, Alice, Benjamin Berkey, Yeezus, Somber Knight, Dinglebag. We got the Beam Answer, Bell, Julie, For Past the Life, Islarf, Kano, The Jaded, and more. So keep brewing those coffees, coffee crew, and we're going to keep brewing up the magic. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you at the next cup.